Hello, and welcome to my thoughts while standing in the queue. I was standing in line waiting to get a card for somebody for Mother's Day, since I know lots of mothers and I'm not, thank God, one, when I started thinking about love. And love has an immense power, absolutely immense. We always think of love as something that has to do with sex and romance, but it certainly is not the case. The most precious love we have is from people that we are not going to be sleeping with. For example, I remember when I first started comedy. Um, I was 71, and I got up to tell a joke. And after the event, the one of the people in the audience came up to me and asked me, a young man asked me to sign his ticket. And I thought, oh my God, he loves me. And I didn't have to cook him dinner, and I didn't have to change the sheets. I'm going to do that again. And I did. And I've been doing it now for 12 years. When I started burlesque, I was 73, and I was doing it in a bar called Winter's Bar in Pacifica, which is filled with redneck, blue-collar people who paid absolutely no attention to me. And as I was singing my famous little Johnny Mercer song, I kept ripping off clothes and nobody was looking. And then my accountant, who was very familiar with the state of my finances, shoved a $5 bill in my bra. And I thought, oh my God, nobody's been in there for 40 years. This is fun. I'm going to do it again. And indeed, I am doing it. And thank goodness for the London Burlesque Festival. This will be my second year there. And I took off my clothes in front of countless people in San Francisco and Bristol and Austin, Texas. I seem to be doing that at a regular rate. So that's love. But one of the nice love things is when a stranger suddenly decides that they love you. And I remember I was hauling a suitcase up the steps at the Seven Sisters Tomb when this woman came up, said nothing, grabbed my suitcase and took it up to the top of the stairwell, waved goodbye and left. That was really lovely. That was really lovely. I'm reminded of the story of a woman named Toni Osborne who had absolutely nothing in her purse in the way of change. And she walked by a homeless guy and she said to him, listen, I don't even have enough money to pay the electric bill. He gave her 50p from his collection that he had so that she would have lights on Christmas night. And they kept in touch for 2 years. And now they're married and they live in Bristol. How sweet is that? But the children are the ones that give you the most love. Children and dogs. I was walking my 3 dogs on the beach in Pacifica when I tripped on a bench and I fell and my head hit the bench. And my little dog Dorothy, who is so stupid she can't even remember her name, just stood there and just licked my face and covered me with doggy kisses. Evidently you don't need intelligence to feel compassion. And as I said, children are superb at giving love. And I will never forget, years ago, this was 1957, a little boy named Kevin, whose mother had absolutely nothing but still managed to give him 25 cents at that time to get her coffee and a donut. And on St. Patrick's Day, he took that 25 cents and he bought me a hanky with a little green ribbon. He got a black eye from his mother and a hug and a kiss from me. But I will never forget the thrill when I realized that this child, 7 years old, had sacrificed so much just to show me that he loved me. So as I say, love has a great power, and you don't have to sleep with someone to get it. Thank God.